Item 4A is council vote to appoint District 4 Seat 8 candidate.
Good evening, everyone. I'll just recap briefly what has happened so far and talk about the process this evening to fulfill the District 4 seat that was vacated due to Alder Vafadari's resignation. At the November Committee of the Whole last week, November 17th, two candidates who had applied to fill the vacant seat, Adam Gile and Jake Lepper, were interviewed by the Common Council. This evening, they will have a 3-minute opportunity to provide a verbal statement to the Common Council in advance of the Common Council's vote. The Common Council will vote via written ballot, and then the clerk will read off each alder's vote after the voting has concluded. A majority of votes, which is 4, is needed for one of the candidates to be selected to fill the vacancy. If a candidate does not get 4 votes or more on the first round, we will likely go to a second round and go from there. The mayor will only vote in the event of a tie. And then once the vote is concluded and one of the candidates has been selected by majority, our clerk, Tracy Oldenburg, will swear them in, and they will immediately be able to assume the roles and responsibilities of the District 4 Alder. The mayor and council president will make any appropriate committee appointments yet this evening for that alder. And then I, as a city administrator, and our city attorney will work with the newly appointed alder for orientation and onboarding at a later time. Any questions from the Common Council at all? No? All right, we will have Adam Gile speak first. The order for this evening was in reverse order from our November 17th Committee of the Whole, where Adam was interviewed second. So as I mentioned, each candidate will have 3 minutes to provide a verbal statement.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me jump in front of all of you and your important issues. Again, I guess I'd like to affirm my willingness and eagerness to fill the vacant alder seat. As a reminder, I'm Adam Gile. I am a resident of a subdivision here in Fitchburg in District 4, but also a farmer and landowner also in District 4. Earlier today, I was doing some fall tillage in this beautiful weather, so that's me. My background is land surveying. I have a degree from Madison College in land surveying. I went to UW-Madison for cartography and human geography and urban planning. Then I went on to Texas A&M for a master's of law in real estate. My background is firmly rooted in city infrastructure and development. Development is one of the key issues facing District 4. I think it's a necessary and important aspect of District 4, being the only remaining district with that asset, land. I love Fitchburg for its diversity and its blend of uses. I look forward to seeing that expand in District 4 under controlled growth. With my background, I believe that I'm exceptionally well qualified to represent both my district and the diversity that comes to it and exists already here in Fitchburg. I am acutely aware of the time commitment that this role takes and prepared to take that on. Last week, you asked if I intended to run in the spring election, and I absolutely do. In between breakfast and fall tillage this morning, I was placing orders for yard signs, and that is a goal that I accomplished today. I am prepared to jump right in. I've reviewed the agenda for tonight. I plan to hold meetings within District 4, if appointed, meet and greets. The residents, many of those near me are already aware of my intention, but also to meet with businesses and the constituents of District 4. have 23 seconds to spare.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. Next will be Jake Lepper.
Well, thank you. I would like to reiterate thanks like Adam gave for this opportunity. I guess I don't feel a need to revisit what I said in my interview because I don't have the time, frankly. But also, I think it's important to convey what the role of Alder is because that's the responsibility that you're about to fill. So I guess ultimately I think that any public office at its best should be about stewardship. I'm not seeking ownership of accomplishments or personal accolades, but I want to be a steward of the public trust, of the resources of the city, and ultimately the hopes for the people and the future of Fitchburg. Fitchburg is at an inflection point. It's a city seeking to progress, but maintain its character, to help the underserved without abandoning other people's futures, and ultimately to welcome newcomers without forgetting about the folks who have long established roots here. I'm not ignorant to the fact that there are people who probably in this room who have lived in the city longer than I've been on the planet, and I lend great reverence to that. So I obviously cannot claim to know how to solve all of the problems of the future, but I bring a steady mind, my human-centered ethics, a willingness to listen, and a willingness to be challenged in my ideas, especially by people whose life experiences are different than mine. Ultimately, I think disagreement that is done in good faith is a hallmark of good government. I also think that good government happens in chambers like these, and it's seldom dramatic, and it happens with the patient and diligent work of you all choosing well day after day. So I hope to join the leadership of this city because Fitchburg deserves and has leaders who are thinking beyond their next election and the next news cycle, who are willing to consider the unseen consequences of their actions, and who are willing to step up to ensure that the policy that is made by this city is not just an abstraction, but that it's made with a careful consideration of the lives that it's going to land on. So if you entrust me with this role, know that I will bring the same quiet diligence and commitment that I've brought to every role I've held in my life. Thank you again.
Thank you, Jake. Okay, so next we are moving to the vote.
I move to proceed to the vote.
Second.
All those in favor of proceeding with the vote, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries.
Okay, the votes are in, and
Alder Herps has voted for Adam Gile. Alder Maldonado has voted for Jake Lepper. Alder Jetzer has voted for Jake Lepper. Alder Gerhardt has voted for Jake Lepper. Alder Ragsted has voted for Jake Lepper. And Alder Dancer Jr. has voted for Jake Lepper. And Mike Galadase has voted for Jake Lepper. It is 6-1. Okay, so we have majority. So congratulations, Jake Lepper. You've been appointed to District 4 council member. So please come so we can swear you. So, and I also want to thank you, Adam. You know, I sent you both this morning an email because I want to say thank you. You two are working in commission right now. And I want to say thank you for, you know, for your willingness to serve. And I hope you, you know, continue doing that in the future, okay? Thank you. Hi there. I'll have you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name,
I, Jake Lepper,
who have been elected to the office of alderperson
who have been elected to the office of alderperson
in District 4, Seat 8,
in District 4, Seat 8,
in the city of Fitchburg,
in the city of Fitchburg,
Dane County, Wisconsin,
Dane County, Wisconsin,
swear that I will support the Constitution
swear that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the state of Wisconsin,
of the state of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of said office
of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I do have an oath for you to sign. Huh? Yeah, but we are going to wait until before. Huh? Huh? For what? Oh, we need to nominate them. I need to. They need to approve it, the council.
The committee appointment? Yeah, so you make the appointment, and then they can vote on it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so what I had to do, the two that I do, and then she had to do that. So we had to do separately.
I would do it that way, yes.
Okay, okay, yeah, we need to vote. Don't leave. Okay, we're ready? Okay, so next is the item 4C is the mayoral appointment of for the new Alder, for Jake, to committees and commission.